So is today officially day one for you?
This is day one.
You on the job, Tom?
This is day one. Tom's been telling me he's ready to hand the baton and hand me the keys and wants to move forward. And I want our athletic department to know, like every single person in the athletic department, that we're moving forward in a consistent way to what we've been doing. There's not going to be a lot of change, but it's super important for everybody to know that we're united. We have incredible positive momentum right now in the athletic department, maybe the best we've ever had, and we need to get ready. Like nobody's going to be picking us last, picking us at the bottom of the Big 12. We got to be ready for what's coming, and the intensity is going to pick up, and people are going to be gunning for us now. We're not going to catch anybody off guard. So, not only in the athletic department, but our teams, our coaches, our student athletes, they're ready, and we're ready. We're ready for the challenge. So this is day one, and we're excited about it. And we're going to meet each day with enthusiasm. I mean, there's so much to be excited about. We're going to look at things really positively and do this together. So,
what's the transition like going from deputy AD to AD?
Yeah, it's a great question. I've been in this role for quite some time. And certainly there are a lot of responsibilities that I have that I'm going to need to delegate to some of the excellent administrators that we already have in our athletic department. I'm looking to them to really step up and to take on some of these responsibilities. And I kind of, in this role, I've already had some time meeting with some coaches where they've known this transition is coming, not knowing it was going to be me. There's been some uncertainty. But I've had some time to kind of see things from a little bit of a different view, see coaches from a different view. If I'm given this opportunity, what is it going to look like? And what it does is it makes you really aware of a bunch of areas that I haven't had to think about, right? I've thought about the 11 sports that I oversee, those 11 coaches, those student athletes. That's been kind of my world. The NIL and collective stuff that's been going on. It's just been going nonstop 24/7. And all of a sudden you come into a place where you're like, oh, there's a whole nother set of responsibilities that I've got to take super seriously. And starting with, and let's make no mistake about it, Kalani Sitake and the football program. Some people aren't aware. They see me as a basketball guy. Some people are not aware. Tom and I have been in the trenches with Kalani since we hired him. We hired him together. We met together, and one of the great experiences that I've had in my time in college athletics was that interview with Kalani Sitake, and then subsequently with Kevin Young last year. But that interview with Kalani Sitake, we've been in the trenches with him. Football drives the ship. There's nothing more important at BYU than our football program. We have an exceptional head coach. This is an exceptional, not only football coach, this is an exceptional human being, an exceptional leader, and the staff that he's put around him, exceptional. That's driving the ship. And so, day one, I think the first thing on my calendar this afternoon is a very important meeting in the student athlete building with our football staff and coach.
You talked about taking on extra responsibilities with Tom during kind of the last 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
You feel like that's set you up to essentially hit the ground running with taking over the full-time gig?
Yeah, and I mentioned it earlier. This is one of the great qualities that Tom has, is he empowered me. He empowered me and he gave me a voice. And as the changing landscape of college athletics started happening and this world that we're in that none of us, including all of you, could have ever seen coming, he empowered me to kind of take the lead in that realm. So I've already been in the trenches. We meet weekly with Kalani to talk about super important issues in the football program. I've already been in football. Everybody knows my tie to Kevin Young in the basketball program. Those lead the charge. We have to be prepared and to be at the top of our game in those two. But we're not going to sacrifice the rest of our athletic department. We're all in for every one of our coaches and programs, and we expect excellence, and we're going to chase excellence. But yeah, that's where it starts and stops.
I know you and President Reese said you wanted to take some time, but do you have a timeline on when you would like to fulfill the deputy AD position?
Sooner than later. And to be truthful, I actually think there are multiple people that we're going to empower and elevate in the athletic department. You know, people see it as a traditional. There's Tom. I've been the deputy athletic director. Liz has been the SWA, but we're gonna end up elevating a number of people in the administrative team and our executive team, empower them and give them an opportunity to really make a difference in the athletic department. I just think it's a different day, and you're not going to find one or two people, you know, carrying the lion's share of it. And that's what I'm really excited about, is we have excellence in our athletic department right now, and there are people that are going to step up, and people are going to start to see, wow, there's it hasn't just been one or two people. There's a reason we've had success and such broad success. It's because we have excellent people in the athletic department. And I'm talking about not just at the executive level, all the way, everyone in the athletic department, down to our support staff. Excellence around, and we're going to elevate multiple people. We're going to bring in potentially some people. But the first item of business is to meet with our current staff and make sure that we're giving them opportunities to grow and, as I've been saying, fly in the workplace, but also fly in their lives and really be able to let their talents show.
Brian, you touched upon your personality is different than Tom's.
Yeah.
You're very competitive,
Yeah.
very passionate.
Yep.
Obviously, with that comes some detractors.
Sure.
What would your message be to some of the people who might not be on board with you as BYU's athletic director?
Yeah, Jay, it's a great question. We are who we are, and I feel like I can stand with confidence in who I am. I think that part of my competitive nature came with me when I was born into this world. But what I'd say to those people is that I can't wait to get to know them better, and they're going to see that I'm not the same person now that I was 27 years ago. Through a lot of incredible mentors, through a lot of incredible leaders, some of the presidents of this university that I've had a chance to work closely with, from President Bateman to President Samuelson to President Worthen to now President Reese. These are people that have helped mentor and really show me that you can be competitive, you can be super passionate, but you can also do it in a way with love and compassion, so that, you know, it kind of takes some of that edge off. But I think people would just, if they knew the personal side of me, people see the public side. And last I checked, we're in a world of college athletics that is highly competitive. If you're not in the competitive world, you're going to get run over. And last I checked is we're going to chase excellence and we're going to chase greatness. But I would just say to people, let's go on this journey together. And the more that we can interact with each other, the more you see who I really am as a person. You're going to see that, you know, I started out not being able to watch an entire game sitting in one seat. I couldn't do it. I had to go for walks. But over time, you just, some of those maybe rough edges are softened. And I just hope that people can see the personal side to me and really see how much I care about people. I think our coaches and our student athletes would tell you that they get to see that side of me, and they know how all in I am for them in their lives, not just for sport.
Is there anything on your immediate wish list right now that you want to see done quickly, or not? You're going to take an evaluation of everything?
Yeah, the first thing I want to do is make sure all of our coaches are locked in at BYU. We need to make sure that, you know, starting with Kevin Young, that he's locked in at BYU for a long time. And obviously that we're super close and we're going to have some good conversation. But I just want to make sure that we have the right 19 coaches in place for all of our sports, and that they feel confidence to be able to move forward, knowing that we're with them. That's probably the first item of business, is just making sure that everybody understands my priorities. Number one, Kalani Sitake in our football program, and Kevin Young in our basketball program, and that we instill confidence that all of our athletic department can stand, knowing that we're in this together.
Is there concern that Kevin Young's not locked in with potential jobs?
Kevin Young's locked in. I just think that everybody knows there's been a lot out there with him being such a successful NBA coach, and the Phoenix Suns making a change with their head coaching job. And it is obvious that they're going to be interested in talking to Kevin Young. What I'm hoping is that Kevin Young sees everything that's happening here, and for all of these student athletes that we've brought to BYU, that this is the right place for he and his family, so that we can move forward with confidence, and everybody knows we're ready to go.
Thanks, everyone.
Okay.